Select Mitsubishi. My name is Nathan and today we're doing a walk around video on this 2016 Ford Ranger XLT. Now this car actually comes with quite a few goodies, so we will touch on exactly what kind of accessories are fitted onto this car, the condition of the actual car, as well as some of the features that comes in the Ford Ranger XLT model. Now starting off at that front end, we are going to run through the condition. So you've got that beautiful chrome finish on the front bar there with the Ford badging right in the middle. Beautiful placement. Now the chrome itself presents beautifully. There's no stone chips or damage, so it looks like the car has been looked after pretty well previously by the previous owners. The front of the car is also in excellent condition. As expected, you do get minor stone chips. No, actually very minor stone chips. There are a few little dots or speckles here, but that'll just come off with a clay bar. The paintwork on this car is actually quite good. Now on the front bar, as you do notice at the bottom, you do get the color match front parking sensors, which are going to help you maneuver this vehicle. You've also got the fog lamps fitted in the front bar, and you've got those nice big headlights. Now the headlights itself do get your projector globes fitted with your daytime running lights and indicators for driving. Now the front bar, I'm just trying to point out as much as I can. No, the front bar is actually in very good condition. Now, as you come along to the driver's side of the car, you do notice that these also have bolt-on flares. So bolt-on flares are fitted on the front of the car and the back. Gives it a really nice wide body fit. If you wanted to actually put some chunkier tires on there down the line, maybe for a bit of forward driving or off-roading, you can do that. And these tires are going to cater for what kind of width for a greater width. Now, as we look at the first alloy, you've got a very unique pattern here. Now these rims are very nice multi-spoke design. Do get the gunmetal grey finish on the inside, as well as a polished aluminium on the outer sides of the spoke. It is quite a stunning rim, does look quite appealing when it is actually rolling. Now the rim itself is in excellent condition. No damage or marks or stone chips on that rim itself, and you've got lots of tread on those tires. The flares are also fitted quite neatly, so quite a flush fitment, and they're also in excellent condition in regards to paint and wear and tear. On the side of the quarter panel, there is this chrome grille. Now this doesn't actually, or vent, it doesn't actually have any functionality, just there for a bit of detail, a bit of character. So it does have the 3.2 6-speed auto badging. Now on the side mirrors and door handles are also color matched in that beautiful chrome finish, just like the front bar. There are very minor accents around the car in that chrome finish, just to give it a slightly more elegant look. This indicator lamp is also fitted into that side mirror, just to elevate the lamp and also clear up the quarter panel, allows for space for these bolt-on flares. If we open it up, actually before we open it up, I will note that the car does come tinted. Now if you're going to be using this or driving around with the family, we do obviously highly recommend tinting your car. So lucky for you, this is going to save you a bit of money, and we do know all the benefits of tint, so we do always highly recommend it. Taking a look inside the Ford Ranger, just the condition of the driver's seat, you can see is very good. 4-year-old car, but looks like it's only been a year old. There is obviously minimal wear. It is what you'd expect when you're getting in and out of a vehicle, but this car actually presents really well. The bolsters are very good. There's no stains or damage or fading that you can see on the seats. And in the cloth finish, generally you do tend to see that, so it's good to see that this has been maintained really well. Carpet mats are also in excellent condition. You do get the genuine Ford Ranger carpet mats all the way around. Yep, all the way around. And you've also got that inner scuff guard there, just to protect the paintwork when you're getting in and out. There is minor marks here, but again, it is what you'd expect in a car like this. Side steps are also fitted, which is going to help you climb in and out of the car. Being such a high or tall vehicle, it does help to maneuver. And you do also get the Whisper Bar roof racks. Now, they are a slightly slimmer setup than your standard roof racks. You don't really get much of that road noise, especially when you're driving or drag. And if you open up the back, just so you can have a look in the back as well, back row seats are also in very good condition, very minimal, if any marks or scratches, but from what I can see, no marks really from on the seats, and they also present in really good condition. Do get the carpet mats fitted, and the Towbar tongue is actually in the back of the car. They're just to keep it secured and locked up so that no one's going to be taking those things. On the top, you do also get the roof rack kit, or not roof racks, roof tray, sorry, and the roof racks, which are all aligned. So if you do want to fit something all the way across the roof, you can do that. Taking a look at that second alloy, there is very minimal slight gashing there just on that single spoke, but the rest of the rim is in very good condition and lots of tread on those tires. The flares on the back are also in very good nick. There's a minor, very minor mark or a scuff just on the corner of it, but very minor, something you won't really notice. And hey guys, sorry about that, just a bit of technical difficulties. Now, as you can see on the back of the Ford Ranger, you've got the tub fitted as well as the canopy, which is going to keep any belongings nice and safe and private. They do come with tinted windows all the way around. Now they are tilt and tilt, so very easy access to get into the back of the tray if you do need it to pull any tools and things like that out. They do also lock up. We've got a full set of keys with the 2 sets of driving keys, Canopy keys, and all your roof rack keys are all there. So very easy to get in and out, and these will just fold like so if you wanted to secure it. 4x4 badging on the side, so you let everyone else know, or even you know, that it is a 4x4 vehicle. You got that chrome finishes on the XLT Ford badging, and also the handle and the Ranger badging on the back, just to, again, let everyone know exactly what you're driving. It is, again, in that nice gunmetal finish. Does tie in quite beautifully with the rest of the accents around the vehicle. On the rear bar, color match reverse parking sensors and a reverse camera, which is mounted just under the Ford badging. This car also comes with the tow bar fitted. Like I said, the tow tongue is on the inside. To open up the back, tilt it up as well, do get the high mounted brake light fitted onto that canopy, and a toolbox fitted in the back of the car. Now, it is a little bit dusty just from being used a day ago, just to demonstrate something, but you do, it does also come fitted with a tub liner, Titan drawer system, which will open up all the way. Do get a free high vis in there, lucky you. And they also work really well, and you've got all your tie down points and pretty much everything you need, and also access to the back there. But the Rangers don't actually have access to the canopy from the cabin. So close that up. So come around to the passenger side of the car. Nice long tail lights, brake lights, sorry. Got the LED brake light at the top, and then all your reverse lights over there. Coming across to the passenger side, so fuel filler cap is on the passenger side of the car. Now that's just going to pop out when you click it open. It is a diesel fuel tank. That'll lock when you that'll click in and lock when you actually lock the car. That third rim also presents in excellent condition, no damage whatsoever. Generally this is the side with the most damage, so we try to be extra particular on this side, but no damage there, and you've got really good tread on these tires. I'm just trying to see if they are brand new or possibly fitted on quite recently. Paintwork on this side of the car is actually exceptional. Now, if you plan on keeping this car for a while, I do highly recommend you talk to us about our glass coat or ceramic coating. That is going to give you a lifetime warranty on this paintwork, make it a lot easier for you to protect your investment and maintain it over the course of your ownership. And the best part about it is it comes with a lifetime warranty. So again, if you're going to keep this car for the next 10 years, there is great value in this product. So please speak to us about these. But this is a beautiful presented car. That fourth and final rim is also in excellent condition and completely unmarked. So we've got 4 excellent rims, one with slight gashing. You've got the bolt-on flares all the way around, the roof racks and the roof bar, and also the canopy fitted with the drawer system. So all a very nice, clean setup. What we're going to do now is actually pop the hood and take a look inside. All right, taking a look inside the engine bay of the Ford Ranger. Now what we have here is Ford's 5-cylinder 3.2 litre turbo diesel motor. So great motor for towing and all any kind of payload needs or work kind of needs that you'll be using this car for. It does also come fitted with a 6-speed automatic gearbox, so plenty of gears to actually move through, and great transmission for towing. This car has a 5-star ANCAP rating with 6 airbags, so lots of safety for all 5 passengers in the car. This motor itself produces 147 kilowatts with 470 newton meters of torque. So again, lots of torque and power for all your towing capabilities. This car is a diesel car with an 80 litre fuel tank. It does have a combined fuel consumption of about 9 litres per 100 kilometers and an average fuel distance of about 889 kilometers off a full tank, but it is all dependent on how you drive and what kind of setup you have on the car. Now taking a look inside the Ford Ranger, I gotta say this car actually presents beautifully. Although 4 years is not a very long time, generally you tend to see a lot of wear and tear, but this car actually still presents very, very pristine. So starting off on the driver's door, do get a really nice door card. Now the door card does have a leather stitch on the armrest. You do get full automatic windows for your driver's side. The rest are just standard electrical windows. On that controls, there is also a window lock option. Now up here near the door handle, you do get your central locking buttons as well. And on the right hand side of the dash are your headlight controls. So right now it is off. You can force on, and there is also an automatic headlight or dusk sensing system. So you just leave it in auto and it's going to sense when it needs to use it. On the right side of that dial, there is illumination for your cluster, and also on the left hand side is for your fog lamps. On the top here, there is also a little button to fold your side mirrors in and adjust the power mirrors. So that's up just behind the right-hand stalk. Now coming on to the right-hand stalk on the steering column, do get left and right indicators, high beam, and also your lane keeping option. And on the left-hand side is your wipers and washers. Again, there is an automatic rain sensing system in the XLT. So you just leave it in auto and it's going to sense when it needs to use it. The steering wheel is a beautiful leather stitched steering wheel, very comfortable to hold, just like all the other Ford Rangers, very soft. And this steering wheel actually still presents like new. Like I said, no wear or tear, no scratches or marks on the steering wheel itself, just in beautiful condition. On the right hand side are your controls for the display on the right hand side of your cluster. So that is going to give you a bit of driver information. So fuel distance, distance still empty, speedometer, RPM, things like that. Below that is your cruise control with your adaptive or radar cruise control system, and on the left hand side is another set of controls which is for the display on the left hand side. Now that is for your entertainment, navigation or phone. So you've got 3 different options in there. You can maneuver it based on what you want, whether you want to see the radio channel you're on, the navigation for your direction, or phone for calls and things like that. Below that is your media control. So you've got volume, call, reject, mute, and also your next or seek options. Now this steering wheel can also be adjusted up or down. It can't move in or out, but there is a lever there to control that. Now coming over to the entertainment system, what we have here is Ford Sync system. Now this is probably one of the best systems on the market. It does have everything. You can pretty much control almost anything inside the car from this head unit. So you've got your audio, which is your AM, FM radio, CD input, USB, and your Bluetooth connection. And if you're going to climate, that is all your climate control settings. So driver and passenger climate control settings all through the head unit, phone for your Bluetooth connectivity, and also inbuilt navigation. And these are a very clear system to read and identify where you're going, as well as your app connect for your mobile connection. Hazards, nice and easy to access at the bottom. You've got all the hard dials for the controls in there. So you've got your volume and tune. Next. I'm going to turn that down. You've got next and also eject if you do decide to use a CD. You've got your climate controls, so temperature at the bottom and all your modes below that. Now, like I said, you can pretty much control everything through the head unit, or you can use the hard buttons below that. You've got 2 12-volt inputs for any extra charging that you might be doing on the phone, and a small storage compartment underneath with 2 USB inputs for phone charging and also the connection. And behind that are some hard buttons right near the gear shifter. So that is your parking sensors, your stability control, your rear diff lock, and also your downhill descent for your cruise control system. Now coming over to the gear shifter, you've got a very nice, comfortable gear shifter. Just next to that, there is also your 4-wheel drive selector dial. So 2 high, 4 high, and 4 low. And behind that is a Redarc Tow Pro system mounted. So like I said, this car is pretty much already set up and ready to go. So if you plan on doing some towing on a caravan, or even if it's just a small trailer, you've still got that Redarc system to help you. If I bring this into reverse now, you do notice that really clear rear view camera. So reverse camera, sorry. So if the tow bar tongue was sitting there, you'll be able to see that right in the middle. Your parking sensors up here, and you can actually zoom in with the system to line up your tow bar tongue quite accurately to whatever you might be towing. If I bring it down into drive and actually flick it to the right, that is the sports shift system. So you can actually flick to the gears manually yourself if you wanted to, or you could just leave it in drive and the car will do everything for you. That is only if you need a little bit of extra control over the car. You've got 2 cup holders, a nice manual handbrake, and center console armrest. If I lift it up, you've got lots of space in one of these, and vents as well. So if you want to keep some drinks in there nice and cool, there is a ventilation system in here just to keep everything quite regulated, and also a little that is just a little coin holder which will go on the end there like so. So I'll get the camera person actually pan around the interior just to show you the condition, because this car presents beautifully. You've also got a 150 watt input and a 12-volt socket at the back there, and also a slight little ledge for a storing compartment. So roof lining is in very good nick. There is a slight stain here, nothing too major, but very good condition. The seats, like I said, still present beautifully. No tears or damage or scratching, but just a beautiful example of a well looked after Ford Ranger XLT. And considering it's probably used as a work vehicle, it actually impresses me how well this car has been maintained. So what we're going to do now is jump outside and wrap up the video. Thank you so much for watching the walk around video on this 2016 Ford Ranger XLT. Now, I hope this gave you a good representation as to the condition of the car, some of the features that does come in the XLT model, as well as all the accessories and goodies that have already been fitted on here for you. So at this kind of great value, you don't want to miss out on such a beautiful car. Now, did have any additional questions, wanted to test drive it, or actually wanted to purchase it before you came in, you can do that. The number to dial is 99070555. Just before I go, however, one thing I highly recommend you take advantage of is the Premium Mechanical Protection Plan. Now, what that will offer you is 5 years extended protection on 181 electrical and mechanical components of this car. Does also come with the added benefit of 10 years Platinum Roadside Assistance nationwide. So again, if you plan on doing some towing, some traveling, whatever it might be, forward driving even, this has great value, so please speak to us about this option. In addition to that, I do highly recommend you take advantage of the glass coat. That is going to give you a lifetime warranty on this beautiful white paintwork. It's going to make it a lot easier for you to clean and maintain. And also, it's just a better protection for your car, especially since you're investing so much money into this. You want to make sure you're protecting your investment. Do apologize for me adjusting my mask. It is getting a little bit annoying. Now, if you did want to include these things, they are at an additional cost. However, if you are using our in-house finance, we'd love to introduce you to our business managers, Julie and Mario, who showed just how minimal these will really affect your repayments. Now, lastly, but most importantly, please check out our Google reviews. Jump onto Google, search up Berwick Mitsubishi, see what people have to say about us. With over 1,100 reviews and sitting at 4.8 stars, gives you the assurance as a buyer that you're dealing with the right people and the right kind of business for a good quality vehicle. As I mentioned before, if you did have any additional questions, the number to dial is 99070555. My name is Nathan, and thank you so much for watching.